Well, I'm Miguel Rubiera. I'm the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity in Durham, and I've been here for the last 4.5 years. I came to this country 33 years ago with nothing. I started working as a laborer in the cotton fields in California, and God has been good to me. I was promoted in the business. In 6 years, I was running an operation there. Then I became the president of the International Division of Corn Mills. You are familiar with it. And I was able to give my children a very good education, have a nice, comfortable standard of living. I realized that God did that for a reason. You know, I got to a point in my life that it's time to pay back. And everything until then, it was, more of a personal satisfaction, but related to material things. And I think I was blessed to realize there is more to life than that. And it was time for me to share those blessings with other people. One thing that made me start, thinking about Habitat as a potential place for me was trips that my wife and I used to lead to taking to Honduras, taking people from here, from Greensboro, and going to Honduras for 10 days and build houses there. And I have been a Christian for almost all my life, and when you talk about the list of these, my brothers, it's very difficult to get much lower than what you see in Honduras. So I think in my case, it's a perfect combination because I work here most of the year, but very important part of my mission in Durham is take people from the community of Durham in 2 different trips that we take to Honduras every year, 10 days each trip. And that's the highlight, for me, is the highlight of the year. Because I see in each team is about 20 people. I see 20 lives transformed in 10 days. And I see that twice per year, and now it's already 5 or 6 years. The other theme that we implemented, and this is part of a Habitat International program, is the tithing program, is that in Durham, for every house that we build in Durham, we build a house in Honduras. Well, Habitat has, I think, 3 components of the Habitat model. One is the family, and the family is the reason why we exist, help low-income families. The other one is Habitat, that is, like I call it, the vehicle that puts all these things together. The third one is the volunteers and donors, and I put them together because one might bring only labor, another one might bring only financial resources, another one might bring both. Like a case of a corporation, they bring the sponsorship and money-wise, but they also bring their employees to work as labor. And as for example, we started right in the beginning of my time here in Durham, a partnership with Self-Help and the Community Land Trust. Duke University forms part of that, the city of Durham and so forth, to revitalize the West End. And 4 years later, Habitat has built about 30 houses there. Our other partners have built maybe 20. So the transformation in the neighborhood has been tremendous, and you two were in that neighborhood Saturday. Then the second project that we did, it was a brand new community, which is on the east side of Durham, called Hope Crossing. And this was also to show that because they are low income, it doesn't mean that they have to live in a rundown neighborhood. So with the same amount of dollars and getting partners for many different areas, we created this community of 31 homes. Every single house is energy efficient. More than half are green building certified. And the community is the first affordable green community in North Carolina. I think that's exciting. And the highlight in my job is the day that we dedicate the house. Is when everything comes to an end. You have worked for 3 months in the house, you had the sponsor with their volunteers, you had the regular volunteers, you had the family, and when you see those children get into the house and get you by the hand and say, this is my room. And they know that that's going to be my room for the next 6 months, 6 years, or whatever. That is a blessing that is very difficult to explain.